All right, folks, welcome to another draft here in Magic Online. This card is unbeatable. So 4 mana 3/3, red and black. Flying, whenever it becomes tapped, you exile up to one target card from a graveyard, both yours or your opponent. So you're basically always going to be able to put a +1/+1 counter on it. And then if you sacrifice another creature, it gains indestructible until the turn and you tap it. Tap it, of course, means that it grows. So we're obviously going to be picking this. We're passing on Drugger's Helm. That card is pretty good. We're passing a medium blue card, but two good blue cards. We are passing a fine, like probably the best black common. This one is the one we're hoping to wheel. It would be awesome if we can get the Elderfang Disciple to pair up with our Immerstorm Predator. Man, this word is Immerstorm. Whatever. This is kind of whatever. Pick is great. Oh, no. Pick, reserve that one. Pick is great, but yeah, we're gonna see how things go here. Well, not a single red or black card, so yikes. I'm probably gonna pick way down. The first copy of this card is fine in the deck. All the other copies are not so great. An uncommon is missing, so like interesting to think about that. But like I obviously want to play this. If I hadn't picked such a good red and black card, I would probably pick Bergstrider. This is probably the best card in the pack. In fact, I should probably just pick it anyway. Shackles is very interesting with our Predator because like we can of course combo here, where we steal their creature, we attack with it, and then we sack it. And there's not that many sacrifice effects in the format. I think I'm gonna try to. I've not really drafted a black-red sacrifice deck really, so I'm gonna give it a shot. So I'm gonna try to position myself in black and red. So I'm probably gonna wheel the Shackles. I'm hopefully gonna wheel the Shackles, but Fringe 13/2/2/2/2. Think of the follow. Yeah, sorry, Fringe, but I don't think that's very cool. For you to come to my stream and like share your page, that's kind of not okay. Okay, so here we have a couple of options. We can have the Cavalry, we can have Tormentor's Helm. I think I'm gonna pick the Agar. And I'm gonna try to... You're a mod, Magus. You're a mod, Magus, dude. Do your thing. Do your thing. Thank you. I think Agar is just too good to pass up here, right? Otherwise, I'm looking at the Helm or the Cavalry. But third pick Agar is just huge. So we can maybe do like a Grixis kind of thing. This is not great. Hulk goes well with Agar. Run Amok also works really well with Agar too. So those are the two cards that I'm looking at here. I'm gonna go with the Hulk, I think. We can think about being potentially blue-red or red-black, splashing blue for Agar. We're definitely gonna be looking. We're gonna be picking removal spells very highly, particularly damage-based removal spells, and yeah, that is fine. Another Bergstrider. Another Bergstrider is interesting. Now this guy combos nicely with our Agar. Ogre Raven is great. Axguard Cavalry is also great. Again, we kind of want small-ish dudes to go with our Immerstorm Predator, and this guy is just a fine card. I think I'm gonna pick the Bergstrider. And we can kind of choose. So I just think that this card is so much better than this card that it's worth it to like speculate on it. Also, these are some late lands, by the way. I have Bergstrider. I'm not a big fan of this removal spell. I think it's pretty medium. I think I'm gonna pick the Mountain here to go with our Bergstrider. Again, Run Amok is interesting. Shackles is also interesting, but I think that we're probably gonna wheel one of these. Particularly Shackles is not very good, so let's go with Snook over Mountain there. What do we got here? This works well with our Giants theme that we're starting to create here. Pick is kind of amazing, just period. Yeah, I'm thinking that we're gonna be like blue-red and just splash black. Rune is interesting. I don't think it's particularly good for what we got going. I think it's just gonna be pick. That's a late Dwarven Hammer. This card is insane, particularly with Agar. We just like staple onto literally any giant and we just draw cards. Like we're definitely going to be bigger than anything that our opponent's going to be doing. Yeah, this Dwarven Hammer is awesome for us. What do we got here? Big dumb giant or Dread Rider. Probably at this point we're looking to be more blue-red splashing black than the other. That's something else. So we're just going to go with the giant here. Shackles wheeling is okay, it's kind of whatever. Again, I don't think it's a high pick, and I'm only going to be playing it because we do have the Predator. Wow, Tormentor's Helm and the Cavalry wield. I guess we have two equipments at this point, so I'm going to go with Cavalry. That's a really late Tormentor's Helm though. Like this card is so nice. How do I feel about the new Primetime art? Cringe or cool? It's in my eyes, it's not better than the other Primetime art. So, wow, nobody's playing the aggro deck. Another Shackles. It's no GP promo, but it's hot. It's significantly better than the GP promo, but it's worse than the original one. Yeah, this guy is fine. Like it was like second to last pick there. Okay, what do we got here? Snow Swamp is interesting. We're probably gonna go with Frostbite. This combos with our Agar. It's just a very cheap removal spell. Again, I already have it way down, so I don't think I care too much about this one, but we're gonna try to wheel. Ooh, I guess no. I guess the Cyclone Summoner is just too much better, right? Yeah, this card is okay. Like I don't think it's great. I don't think you play the second copy. I think you play the first copy if you have like 14-ish creatures. But yeah, I think that here Summoner is just too good. I guess I honestly completely ignore the Summoner here, hoping to. We're not gonna wheel a Frostbite, and we're not gonna wheel we're not gonna wheel a Snow-Covered Swamp, but maybe the Replicating Ring can help us fix our mana. Raven is kind of okay, but yeah, we just have to get Cyclone Summoner here. What do we got here? Giant Samulet, okay. It's not like insane or anything, but it's fine. We are starting to like we have kind of our late game set up already. Like this is effectively a 5-drop, right? But honestly, there's nothing really that stands out here. I mean, we could still be black-red. Are we supposed to be black-red here? Real question, are we just supposed to be black-red here? Yeah, I want to stay away from black if I can. I think it's far and away the worst color, but at the same time, like this is like one of the few good cards that black-red has. That black has. Like this guy is actually legit. I guess the Giant Samuel, it's enough better. Fearless Liberator here. Not a good pack for us. We could consider this basically just a blue land. Just a blue land that allows us to use Bergstrider effectively, but Liberator is fine. I respect the Liberator. Doesn't really go with our theme. Another Dwarven Hammer. We kind of have our late game set up. I think I'm just going to go with Runamok here. We are turning out to be a lot more aggressive than I originally thought that we would be. Like, this card is just so busted, though. You know, let's go with this. Well, my issue is that blue is not open either. Probably another pick. I'm really interested in getting some more like early drops. Like I wouldn't want to play Bolt Robber, right? But pick is great here. Okay, so here's the point. I think that we are gonna go. This is where we are just like this card is. I guess that we have a lot of higher picks, so never mind. We're just gonna go with Dwarven Reinforcements here. It just like dudes that can hold a hammer pretty well. Also, it's fodder for our Predator. This is huge. Like, this is awesome. This is exactly what we needed. Like, we need some mana fixing. This is also Snowland for Bergstrider. We're definitely going to be picking the Veil here. Passing a Replicating Dream would be nice. Bergstrider would be nice. Craven Hall would be nice. Actually, we have all of these 4 cards to potentially wheel. So it's not bad. But I think the Veil is definitely the best one in the pack. We have kind of a strange little deck coming together here. This fits our curve better. We have no removal to speak of. Like, 0 removal. Craven Hulk is better with our Agar, though. So I think we're going to go with Craven Hulk. Stroke. I don't think I'm going to play a second Way Down. Even the first one is kind of sus. So I'd rather have access to the Cybergun. We may be using the Sinful Stroke too in the main deck as well. We saw a Veil 2 picks ago. We didn't see a Veil, no. I would have with our current situation, I would be picking a Veil very, very highly. So I imagine that we're not doing that. Pop is pretty nice with pick, and it's pretty nice with our Dwarven Hammers. Keen Seekers is nice with our Giants theme, but it's a 4-drop, which I'm not particularly excited about, so I think I'm going to go with the Pup. We can have the Dream Curve of turn 1 Pup, turn 2 Goldvein Pick, turn 3 Equip. Too much fire. This is interesting. Unclear where I'm going to play this. I might have to just because I have no removal. And we already have 2 Shackles, and we only have a single Sacrifice outlet, so I'm not sure I'm going to be playing both. I'm going to try to not play both, basically. What do we got here? Run Amok. Yeah. I have to be mindful that I'm hoping to not play this card. Like, I'm going to play this one, but I'm not going to play the other one. If I can avoid it. Run Amok is basically removal, right? But yeah, Veil is besides the snowlands, like the snow duels or snow basics. So you want to watch out for that. I don't think we're a Dogged Pursuit deck, so Smashing Success it is. Not excited about that, but yeah, just getting towards the end of the pack. None of that really does anything for us. Our deck is hella weird. Easy Fjord there. It's in our colors, fixes our mana, enables our Bergstrider is what I'm trying to say. This card is very good, but we're not. I don't think we're gonna be able to splash it. Our combat trick's better in draft because you get to 1-for-1. Yeah. And this in particular is just a very, very good combat trick, right? Like the difference between this giving +3/+0 and this giving +3/+3 is just massive. Like if you're attacking and if you're like putting pressure on your opponent, you're forcing them to make like bad blocks, and then they are taking damage, and you're effectively killing their creature that they block with. So that one in particular is just a great combat trick. This spec sucks. This pack really sucks. I really don't want to play Bind the Monster. I guess I'm just picking a Hawk because it just wears the pick pretty well. Sure. Yeah, it also feels better with our curve. Like we already have a bunch of 5-drops plus. Icebane Pillar. Damn it, that card is busted. I think I'm gonna pick it just because we're super low in removal, but I'm not 100% sure to play it. The other considerations are Dwarven Reinforcements, which I'm probably okay if I missed out on this. Like, this seems worth the risk, basically. Showdown. This is like one of the best rares in the entire set. Can we splash this? The worst part is like our deck really sucks even if we splash this, which we could honestly off of the picks. Even if we splash this, like we have like a bunch of high mana cards, so it wouldn't even be that great. These are all like high. Ugh. Am I just picking this stupid card? I feel like I might be. Yeah, this is just not a good showdown deck. Usually you want showdown in a deck that has like a bunch of 1, 2, or 3 drops. And we have like a bunch of 4+ drops. So I think we're just gonna go with Keenseekers, which is awful, obviously. Yeah, people are taking the Snowlands super, super highly this draft. Also, we have no removal. We have 1 way down. That's it. That's our removal suite. Alright, another Stifle Stroke for the sideboard. Not an exciting pick. Not an exciting one for us. Still no land. Still no land. Just this to fill the curve up. Again, I don't think I want another 5-drop, and this is probably enough worse than this in our deck specifically. Ugh. Amulet Staple, Lead Jara Mirror Lake. Yeah, win more Staple. You could take the land to play off the picks. Like there's actually a chance that I'm gonna play the Draugr. Man, never finding a land. Alright, so we are gonna be all in on picks, I think. H. Wagner 43, thank you for the follow. Yeah. Just Hawk. 2 mana, 1/2 flyer. Pick holder. This is not a great Agar deck. We have no cantrips. We're gonna be basically like a beatdown deck, and then we have a reset button. That's basically what we got going on for us. We are a beatdown, hopefully get you that very quickly deck. Well, hello there. Oh, squash. Never mind. Yeah, squash is just great for us here. Oh man, I love this card. We definitely don't have enough berserkers though. I mean, these are dwarf berserkers. Squash is just too good for us though. I don't think we can really pass it up. The one time I drafted the Blood Sky Massacre, it was it was good. It was good. It's one of my first drafts on YouTube, and it was very good. I was super impressed by that. Yeah. It's one of the few snowlands that actually doesn't do it for us. Reinforcements. That's a late Usher of the Fallen. Like, this card is super good. I guess nobody's playing white aggro. Literally nobody in the table is drafting white. We ended up with such a Frankenstein. We ended up with such a Frankenstein deck. It's hilarious. We could play this and just like hope to activate it off of Kaldheim pick triggers. Like, it's an ETB tap line. I guess that an ETB tap line in our deck could be kind of costly. We are gonna want to curve out fairly often, because that feels like our best way to win. I mean, we do have a super bomb here, right? Basically, the only way that you can answer this card is with oh, speaking of, the only real way to answer this card is with the white enchantment or with the blue enchantment. I guess that you can also have like the snake thing, but it's not an easy card to answer at all. And like, it's gonna win every combat every time. We have a reasonable amount of fodder for it too. Okay, so we can probably cut this guy. Am I playing the Cyclone Summoner? It's just too good to not play, right? And we have the picks to kind of ramp into it. It's just a fucking 7/7. These are creatures. These are creatures. And these also a creature. So this is realistically what our curve looks like. Oh, wait, what is this guy doing here? Get out of here. This is what our curve looks like. This is 27 cards. So we want to cut probably 4, because this is maybe a 17 land deck. I would cut way down, but I think we should try it. Yeah, I think that way down is one of the worst cards in the. I think that Icebind Pillar is also bad. Like, it's amazing, but it's bad, right? We only have 3 snowlands. Feels like this is just gonna be dead. It's probably busted enough that I should risk it, but like I have no way of getting towards this. Like I have no real way of cantripping because you know the hawk requires a land anyway. So I think that this is just gonna be a 3 mana do nothing, uncomfortably high amount of the time. Also, this is kind of a 2/3 drop here. So we're cutting this guy. One shackles to go with the predator seems fine. Like I probably don't want the second copy. I don't want to go too all in on this effect. Pop is definitely interesting. Man, if we only had like 1 or 2 more squashes. Fearless, Pop, and Cyclone Summon in the same deck is super hilarious. It really is, right? It really is funny. We don't have a shit ton of creatures. Like it says 13 here, but to those 13 you need to add 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So in reality we have 18 creatures. Also, what we could do is we could just play 16 lands and just do this. This is probably the better deck, right? And this is a sideboard card for whenever we play against more mid-rangey decks that are not filled with giants. This just seems like it's the better deck. And we just splash Predator. Splash Predator off of 2 Goldvein picks. Veil. Maybe 1 Swamp. We can also just cut the way down and we can make our mana work fairly easily, I would imagine. This card seems good in our deck though. Like we're gonna be trading early and often. Okay. Let's combine groups. Convert mana cost and let's sort by color. So we're mostly red, then blue, and very, very light splash of black. Let's see what Moto recommends. So this is 8, 9, 10, 11 red sources. So more like this. So this would be 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2 black sources. And then 5, 6, 7. Seems fine to me. This is a weird ass deck. This is a really weird deck. Alright, let's see how it plays out. I think that we're gonna be able to steal like a match, maybe 2, but it's weird. Nope. We are on the play. We need to find a red source, because otherwise our hand is not gonna do shit, but if we do, we can really go off. We can at least do some foretelling here. Red source. We have 10 in our deck, I think. The funny thing is that maybe my opponent will put me like snow or some nonsense like that here. Uh-oh. That guy's scary. There we go. I'm just slamming the Agar here because I want to have a chance to untap and kill something, draw a card, hopefully find more land drops. Pick would be an amazing draw. Land would also be great. I think we're just main phase killing that. Ha. Well, now we have a lot of options. We can take this turn off. Yeah, so we can try to spike a land. If I put this on the board, I get to basically I get one more mana. We can do more stuff next turn. But if I get to spike a land, I guarantee killing this. Because like my only problem is, let's say my opponent has Run Amok in their deck. Like we're actually in really bad shape, right? Because like they have Run Amok. I block here. I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, potentially 8, 9, and then 2 more, 10, 11. And I don't draw, right? I feel like I have to get my mana engine going though. Like we're super far behind on lands. So I think this is the safer play. This is the coward play, but the one with the highest upside, I guess. Because if I squash here and then I missed on finding a land, I effectively lose the game on the spot. Because I effectively time walked myself, I'm not up on mana and I'm not going to be able to develop enough next turn. So now there's also the possibility that I just don't block here. I guess we're going to see how my opponent attacks. But there is also the chance that I don't block. Yeah, I'm not going to block that guy. Wow. This is just great for me. Squash that. We get to draw. We get to attack. And now we get to Craven Hulk. I guess we can Craven Hulk or we can Reinforcements. The good thing about Craven Hulk... Playing Modern, yeah, my deck is super powerful. Look at this. I'm trying Kaldheim pick in Modern. It's been working out well. Because the thing is that if I play Craven Hulk and my opponent kills my Agar, we have no blocker. So I guess I'm just gonna do this here. But it doesn't look that my opponent has Run Amok, which is obviously great for me. Because I get to slow down their advance. Would have hit the land. Yeah, but that is what's called like my play is only correct. It was correct because results oriented thinking. That's what it is. That doesn't mean that your play was correct. Oh, okay. It's hindsight. Yeah, exactly. So that doesn't really mean that the play was correct. It's just a matter of, wow, my opponent kills the Hawk instead of the Agar. They could have killed the Agar with the way down, and instead they killed a freaking Hawk. Wow, we put the fear. We put the fear in my opponent's eyes. God damn. It's pretty neat. think I'm gonna put the equip here. But I'm not gonna attack, I don't think. We can attack next turn with Craven Hulk and we can force my opponent into doing some really bad blocks. Unless they have something very good here. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that is something very good. Holy shit. Well. We have to start getting in there. This is at least a 2-for-1. Or we trade with the Valkyrie, whatever. The good thing is that we don't really care about this boast thingy. Because we have a bunch of nonsense to sack, but this is gonna clock us really quickly. We have to find an answer to this. We need to find the 1-mana removal spell, which is our last removal spell available. Doesn't feel great. Doesn't feel great. So we serve with everything. Do we just stack with everything? How do they... they're at 14. They can take so much damage. It's fine. Can I play Modern now that they announced that? I mean, the way that I saw it is the complete opposite, right? Like, there's even less of a reason for me to play Modern right now. Like, it's literally a dead format. It's literally a dead format that doesn't matter whatsoever. This represents a 2-turn clock. I think I'm going to attack with both of these. We're trading dwarves. Play Pauper? Nah, I'm not playing Pauper. Okay, that's sweet. We get to draw a card here. Of a Vagar. Another pick. We must play, so Yama isn't huge. I mean, whatever. That's good for Yama. That's good for Yama. They should probably just serve with the Valkyrie here. It's so difficult to race. Alright, we're in a 2-turn clock. Boy, I wish I had my dude that bounces all the dudes now. If I had my dude that bounces all the dudes, we would be onto something. Brutal. Yeah. Man, it really sucks that we just lost to the bomb. Nothing we can do about it. Drew a couple too many blanks here. What happened to non-Amazon decks that come for one stream and you abandon the format? Have you played the format, Shadowless? It's miserable. I don't want anything to do with that format. It's really bad. And I've even been streaming. I've even been streaming it, and it's just not a good time. Like, I know that people want me to stream Modern, but it's literally a dead format. Like, actually a dead format. until the bans go in effect. We know something's getting banned. We don't know what is getting banned, but we know something's getting banned. I'm trying to figure out how can I beat the... What's my best avenue of, to fight the bomb? They haven't fully announced a bulky fix or a trigger event, so it could just be like when the event's been into an SR blown break and the address with. Yeah, it just makes no sense. Like, it didn't make sense for me to stream it yesterday, and it makes even less sense for me to stream it today. It's a problem. They ban Nura maybe field now with the form become playable. They will need to ban Trickery. Trickery is the real offender. I mean Valky / Trickery. If they ban the Valky / Trickery, then we would be onto something. I think I oddly enough wanted the Cyclone Summoner here. And at least, let's say that the format is terrible. Let's say that the format is dead, but it's fun. Like, I would play it. You know, I would play a dead format if it's fun. Like, if the gameplay is fun, if I'm having a good time just playing it. But the format is fucking miserable. Right? It's not like it's bad. It's actually miserable. Like, I have a bad time when I'm playing it. I don't have fun when I'm playing the current modern format. So it just puts me in a really awkward spot because what am I supposed to do? That's brutal, man. That's really brutal that we couldn't hit a line drop here. Stabs with the tier 1 sub. Thank you so much, Stabs. Just gonna run amok. $17 months with the tier 1 sub. Many months. Really appreciate it. I still don't know whether my opponent is... I don't know if they are like black, red, splashing white, or black, white, splashing red. Like, I'm very confused. Like, they have double black cards, and they have black early draws, but they also have this, but they also had like Dwarven Reinforcements and Fearless Liberator. And yet, somehow, their mana's perfect. Oh, that's disgusting. I know Modern and Legacy are the two worst, least favorite format for Wizards. And I mean, that's like team foil hat theory that, you know, doesn't really make too much sense to get into. Wizard hates Modern. It's just like, no, they just don't spend any resources to they just don't spend any resources to curate it, and they just somehow continue breaking it. Why do people play this card? I don't think I've ever seen this card play against me and do anything, like anything at all. It's truly awful. It also doesn't combo particularly well with Way Down. Sure. Well, I'm not gonna block because that's gonna be coming back. On a 5 we go. So what we can do is we can double equip here. Oh no, but this comes back. Yeah, we can't kill anything here. Brutal. So let's play the pop. And I guess we just double equip here. I guess we equip here actually, because the pop is just a better blocker. And now we can just block the Courser very easily. Yeah, this card is just awful. It's so bad. Literally never seen it be relevant. That's the last card. That's their last card. Yeah, we're just dead. All right. My opponent somehow had perfect mana with their deck was not very good. But they just had perfect mana both games and we stumbled. Feels bad, man. I think our deck was better than theirs. Even though our deck is also not very good. But theirs was just terrible. Okay. 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 These makes dues for this. All right. It stopped drawing lands. Don't play a blocker. Sweet. They didn't play a blocker. I think that the highest upside play is to play the Liberator here, so I'm gonna do that. Jorn. Okay. They have no snow cards. Trample through. Pick would be great here. Did I hear that River will be banned? Yeah, tough to not hear that River will be banned. A 2/4? Actually problematic. I think I'm gonna play a Hawk and I'm going to foretell this. The reason is that I think I'm trying to set up in case I draw a pick. Like if I draw a pick, it's so much better. We do have Dwarven Hammer, so we're gonna be able to start getting through, which is nice. I think this card is kind of great like that. Mauve. No blocks, thank you. Not great. Not great. The good thing is we're gonna have so many random dudes to throw the hammer on. The bad thing is I guess they're gonna get to ping. So that's not a great part. You don't read the Fundos of Wizards premium cashback announcements for Battle Rules update. Yeah, that's clearly the place where you want to go find that information. What are you doing? Do you think Uri is the only card that's on the chopping block? If that's the case, then Wizards are absolute idiots. If the only thing that gets banned is Uro, then they are actual idiots. As in stupid people. Favorite part is that everyone is praising Wizards for being consumer conscious when they are printing all these insane cards like expanding months. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, right? I mean, it is a way though, right? It is a way of making it so all of your terrible decisions look a lot better. Wow, they do attack. This tramples, so. Okay, so we got rid of that guy now. Which is a good thing. He dealt a lot of damage though, and it killed our thingy. Ugh. I wanted that. We can start cycling through our stuff with this though, which is nice. Oh, I guess I could have sacked. Oh, did I fuck up there? I could have sacked and eaten this. Because I probably would rather have the hammer than I have this stupid dwarf berserker, right? I honestly didn't think about that. My bad. I think we're just gonna race here. We just double block this thing. The bar is pretty damn low. Yeah, it is. It really is. It's kind of embarrassing how low the bar is. Doomscar Titan. It's annoying, but seems fine. So we're just gonna double block with Hawk here. Three down to 5. Yeah, I mean, Predator just wins by itself, right? So there's no need to lower the guard. Man, this card is just not okay. This is not okay in Limited. It really isn't. But being a Wizards telling us that Uro is getting banned in Secret Lair announcement, it's whatever. Like, I appreciate them doing it there and not just profiting off of people buying the Uro and then just, you know, saying, LOL. Gotcha. Like, it's obviously a lot better that they did it like that versus them doing it like a month from now. I don't think I saw anything that would make me want to change my plan. This dragon is so broke. Yeah, no kidding, says my opponent. Just an okay curve, I guess. What do you think of the art of Circular Primetime? I think it's okay. I don't like it as much as the art of the original Primetime, but I like the frame a lot. I do like those frames. No need to like basically waste a run amok to get through this thing, right? Like next turn we can start attacking for free, and I still get to I still get to develop my board here. Here we can use the pop defensively, actually. Oh no, we can't. Never mind. That's right, you need to attack to post. Wow, really? Really? Okay. Seems like a great trade for me. Like, I basically gave them my third turn, which is not awesome, but we didn't even have to use a card. Great. Great pick up. Great pickup. Get it? Get it? I know. That's pretty good. My opponent's got the bigger dudes. Oh, we can't cycle. Production value. Production value indeed. Oh, come on. Why do you gotta do this to me? Come on, deck. I also have the Badoomts. Yeah, exactly. It's good stuff. Here we go. It's not looking very good now. Gross. The Royal Leg with the Prime sub. Coming back for 5 months. Thanks so much for the continued support, Royal Leg. I appreciate it. Should have a drum set by your side and do it live. It would be very loud. I don't think that people would appreciate it. It would be very loud. What would you have Primetime look if you could have anything you want in the art? Exactly like the original art. I think the original art is just glorious. Defensive Craven Hulk. Let's go. Okay. My opponent has more squash than I do. Don't think I'm supposed to play Disdainful Stroke against them. Just think my deck is fine. Just have to not draw that many lands. Titan with my face on. I already have a Reclaimer with my face on. Look at that. Look at that right there. Speaking of production value. I actually like the new art. It looks like a Leshen from The Witcher. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's cool, but I don't think it's better than the original. I do love the frame, so original art Primetime in new frame. That would be the ideal thing for me. May not like it, but that is what peak physical form looks like. That's fair. We're totally gonna find their black source. We have Hawk to dig. So I guess we're playing that guy now. I'll take 3 cards. Card advantage. Card advantage. You can't be showing us NSFW Pro photos like that on stream. Too sexy. Alright, my opponent's off it. Yeah, we were probably winning that one. Alright, can we steal a 2-1 with this not so great deck? Honestly, that is one of my favorite things about draft. When you draft like a heinous deck, like awful, really bad deck, and you somehow manage to get a 2-on-1, I always feel so proud of myself whenever I pull that off. The other day let me see if I can find it. I got a 3-0. Let me see if I can. Was this the one? I guess this one was kind of okay. I got a 3-0 with this one. And like we were missing a lot of pieces, but I at least had like a Demon Bolt. I had like the Sweeper. So like this was kind of okay. But like I got 3-0 with this deck. And this deck was not good. It really was not very good. And then I 2-1 with like a Flyers deck as well, which wasn't good either. Okay. Sand at least has a curve, I guess. How is the push-up queue? That's a good question. We don't ask these questions here, Morgan. 340 push-ups in the queue. But it moves to 5. Let's see if we can get there. Pick off the top 1 time. All we need is just a pick. Easy pick. Not quite. Prediction for 2-1. Maybe a mod can hook you up there. This is kind of awkward, but I guess I do want to disincentivize my opponent from blocking here. MTG Stringer, I push up point scams. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy with what you say. We don't use the S word here. Is there a thing for betting channel points? I've heard about that function recently, but not Twitch very often. Yeah, let me see if I can do this, because I don't know how to get it going. I know Stabs knows how to do it. Get a double block in there. So they sack their dude just to get a land. Do they have a sweeper? They could. They probably have Doomscar, I guess. That's the thing that would make the most sense. Yep, that really sucks. I don't think I should be playing around the rare though in game 1. Like I'm obviously gonna be playing around it next game, but brutal. Brutal. Sweeper into 6/6 is, I guess, how we lose this game. Never mind. 7/7 plus. Yeah, things not looking good here. I feel like I have to push through all the damage that I can, and then I honestly don't know how we come back from this. I think we're just. Oh yeah, no, we're just done now. Yep, that's how we lose. Okay, so they have Doomscar. So we probably... I feel like we won the Disdainful Stroke in this matchup. Over Way Down. Maybe both Disdainful Strokes. What do we cut? Aaron coming back for 29 months with a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much, Aaron. Tell me how you really feel about the new Titan art and the impending Urban. Oh, Aaron, that's been a recurring theme of today's stream. Being a recurring theme. Am I just cutting Run Amok? Perfect mana is perfect. No, I think that Agar is kind of nice here. Now I draw the pop. Have to be kidding me. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing Agar on turn 3. So if I play pop here, we play Agar. No, because I think it's better to do this because on turn 3 I play Agar, then we untap, we Agar, and if Agar gets through, then we get to Craven Hawk. So do I just send my euros to Wizards for my refund, or yep? I hear that's the move. Hopefully this isn't Doomscar, because that would suck. That's Doomscar. Fuck me again. This can't block alone, by the way. That's why I didn't block, so... Damn it, man. Oh. Although I guess that my opponent just assumed that they weren't blocking. Ah, shit. No, the 5 damage thing is a lot worse it's a lot better for us than this thing. This is just absolutely brutal because they actually get to trade with Agar, and now we are super flooded here, right? Oh, and now you show up? God damn it. Imagine if we had had like the squash the previous turn when my opponent used the Wings of the Cosmos. Would not have been close. Yeah. Okay, maybe. Just maybe. Oh, it needs to be blue, that's why. Maybe, just maybe we manage to stabilize here. Bonnie has no foretell cards. Out of cards in hand, but that's a pretty fucking good one for them to have there. So I guess we have to attack, and we have to hope that they double block. We just flooded miserably. 16 land deck, and we just flooded every single game that we lost. We just flooded super hard. Just flooded super hard. Yep, we're just dead. They just have lethal on board, so brutal. Wow, that sucks. Really sucks. Our deck was not very good though, so like I'm not super sad about it or anything, but still sucks. Like it feels like we could have managed to like steal a 2-1 at least, you know. But like anything would have helped us. Like literally anything would have been a little bit better. Like Dwarven Hammer would have forced my opponent to make bad blocks. Shackles would have been lethal. We had a reasonable amount of outs there. We just rolled over and died. Alright, hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you for the next draft. Bye bye.